Hey guys, welcome back to Living Like Lanesia. Today we're going to be dyeing my hair. I am going to use Clairol's 6R, which is light auburn, and hopefully I see some change. This is what my hair looks like right now. It is just like dark, but I don't know if anything's gonna happen. Pretty much just I sectioned my hair, detangled it, and now I'm just gonna throw this on here and let it sit for a little, style it, and we'll see if there's a difference. The first step is mixing your color. You're gonna take step 1 and step 2, which is the color cream and the color activator, and throw them in the color activator bottle. Please make sure that you're wearing gloves because it can sometimes get a little messy, and this dye turned purple after I used it, and my hands definitely would have been purple. Make sure that you're shaking it like a lot. I know some people think like 1 or 2 shakes is enough, but these things are 2 different colors and you'll be able to see when it is fully mixed or if it's not. So once it is, you're gonna take it and you're just gonna go in on your hair and start at the root. You always wanna start at the root just because it's easier to start at the root and then spread it to the ends than it is to do any other method. But just make sure that you're getting the root, really saturating it, and then taking the rest of the dye and going in and putting it at the ends of your hair. Sometimes I feel like I've missed the ends. I'll kind of cup them in my hand a little bit, put some dye on it, and then swish it around a bit just to make sure that I'm really getting it. But yeah, just make sure that you're really spreading it through, especially if you have thick hair. If you have to go over a section a couple times, that's fine. There's definitely enough dye in the bottle. Like I said, I have really thick hair and I don't use a full bottle. So just make sure that every section is getting the same amount of like TLC and dye so that your hair comes out even. As an important side note, I always miss the back of my hair, so just make sure that you're really going over that section a couple times so that it really holds the dye. So moving on to the other part of my head, I really made sure to get the middle section of my hair. I wear a middle part sometimes, more often than not. And like I said, just not having those roots dyed would be totally embarrassing. So if you know that you wear a side part or a middle part, whatever, make sure that you're hitting that area the most. So once again, just to make sure that I was getting all of the ends of my hair, I kind of threw them over into where I could see it. And then I was spreading the dye. And this is also good because I could see the areas that I had kind of missed. And I was able to make sure that the dye was hitting those areas as well. Once you see that the dye has fully saturated your hair, it's time to wrap it up and let it set until it's time to wash it out. All right, guys, now that I have fully saturated my hair and wrapped it up in my little plastic bag makeshift helmet thing, we're gonna wait and wash it out. The box recommends waiting 25 minutes, but I have like really thick hair, so I'm gonna wait 40. And then we'll see what it looks like when I come back. So it's done. You can kind of see like the tones of it. It is red enough or auburn enough. I like it. I kind of like the way that it looks and how it like has like the undertones of the auburn. I mean, I definitely want it to be a little more auburn-ish. I had like a mental image in my head of what I wanted my hair to look like, and this is definitely off from it, but I'm not unhappy with it. So I would definitely say try it. If you want like a subtle look like this, you're fine. If you want more of like the striking copper auburn look, then unfortunately I think you might have to play with dye a little bit, but I'm a fan of this. Like I said, I'm very happy with this. I like it. And I blew it out and straightened it myself, which I never do. I'm bad at it. And it probably helps that I just had a blowout that, you know, I just washed out, whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you like it, please feel free to share it, like it, comment, whatever you want to do. But Be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you can find out when I'm dropping my next video, because I'm pretty spontaneous and I just be dropping them. Bye.